a particle P moves in a straight line so that its distance, again in question number 4, the movement of the particle, the displacement of the particle is given from a fixed point O. This is the fixed point O from where we are going to move ahead. Okay. Now they are saying that the displacement from particle O is given by S equals to 18t square minus t to the power 4, right? And they are saying where the time t is the time in seconds after leaving O, when the body will start moving after O, then we will be calculating our time, that is with reference to t. Okay. Now in A part they are saying the non-zero value of S when t comes instantaneously to rest. I have to find S when velocity is equals to 0. Okay, velocity has to be 0. Now what I am going to do over here, this is S and V is not connected over here right now. When I will get the V value will not be written over here, but there is only one thing which will be connecting V. How? First of all, V equals to 0, it means I have to find V. So V equals to ds over dt, differentiation of s with respect to time. So when I will differentiate it, this will become 36t minus 4t cube. Okay, v equals to ds over dt equals to 36t minus 4t cube. Right now I have got this thing. Now see, v and s both are connected by t. T is over here, T is over here. So if I can find the value of T at which V will be 0, I will be plotting it over here and I am going to get the value of S. Okay, that's the whole scenario which we are going to follow. So at V equals to 0, 0 equals to 36T minus 4T cube. Right? First of all, taking 4t common, 9 minus t squared. Okay, after this, 4t, this can be written as 3 square minus t square. 0 equals to 4t. This will become 3 minus t and 3 plus t. Okay, beta? So I could have directly shifted it over here, but I haven't done it. I have first simplified the whole thing. Now, three products are there and the result is coming equals to 0. It means either 4t is equals to 0, either 3 minus t equals to 0, or 3 plus t equals to 0. So this will be t equals to 0 and this will be 3 equals to t and this will be t equals to minus 3, which we are not going to consider over here, Okay, so these are the two values of t I am getting at which the velocity is coming 0. Okay, now what will I do? I want the non-zero value of s at which velocity is 0. So I'm going to take this this t, s equals to 18 0 square minus 0 to the power 4, which means S will be 0. Secondly, they are giving us this S equals to 18 3 square minus 3 to the power 4. Okay, you can use calculator and you will get your answer. Take out your calculators, all of you. Okay, so S equals to 18 into 9 minus 81. Okay, S equals to 162 minus 81. S equals to 81 meter. Now I will consider this one and I will reject this one because they have asked for non-zero value of S, and this is my non-zero value of S. That is the A part of this question. Okay, in the next part they are saying that we have to find distance traveled in third second. Now they are not saying the distance traveled in 3 seconds. They are saying the word distance traveled in the third second. So what will happen when a body starts moving? See, for instance, the body is over here. This is time 0 second. Body has traveled 1 second. This is your first second travel. Then this is your second traveling. This is your third second traveling. Okay, this is the distance covered in first second. This is the distance covered in second, and this is the distance covered in third second. Now I want only this time. I only want this time. I don't want this whole thing. They are not saying find the distance traveled in 3 seconds. They are not saying this thing. They are saying find the distance traveled in third second. Okay, so how will I figure it out? For that, for third second distance. For third second distance, what will I do? I will take this whole distance traveled in 3 seconds, and then I will take distance traveled in 2 seconds, and after that what will I do? I will subtract them. First of all, I will take distance traveled in 3 seconds, okay, this whole distance. Then I will take distance traveled in 2 seconds, and after that I will take the difference and I will have the distance traveled in third second. Okay, beta? So, and t equals to 3, s equals to 18 3 square minus 3 to the power 4. S equals to 162. Next thing, and t equals to 2 seconds. S equals to 18 2 square minus 2 to the power 4. And my final answer of S is coming 56 I am writing 3 and 2 over here. So you can understand, okay, this is for 3 seconds. Not necessary, I have just written it. S3 equals to 162 meter and S2 equals to 56 meter. Now for the third second problem, for third second, what will I do? I will subtract S2 from S3. Okay? And when I will do it, my final answer is coming 106 meter. That's your final answer. One thing, this is coming 80. I have only calculated this part. This is coming 81. Okay? And 81 minus 56, the result is coming 25 meter. Okay? That's the final answer. C part of the question is, they are saying find the velocity of the particle, okay, when acceleration is minus 12 meter. When acceleration is minus 12 meter, okay, you guys have already found the velocity equation, okay. In the previous part, you can use that one, that is 36t minus 4t cube. Okay, that was the equation. Now I have to go for acceleration, so I'm going to differentiate it again. Acceleration equals to dv over dt. This will become 36 minus 12t square. Okay, so my acceleration equation is coming 36 minus 12t square. Again, what is connecting acceleration and velocity? The only thing which is connecting acceleration and velocity is value of t. So if I can find the value of t at which acceleration is minus 12 meter, I will 12 meter per second square. I will put that t over here and I will find what is the velocity at that time. Okay, so acceleration minus 12, 36 minus 12 t square. Changing, shifting this over here, minus 12 on that side, this will become 12t square equals to 36 plus 12. 12t square equals to 48. 12 t square 48 divided by 12 t square, that will be coming 4. T value 2 seconds. Okay, the value of coming t is coming 2 seconds. Okay, I will take that value and I will plot it over here. V equals to 36 into 2 minus 4 2 cube. Okay, now simplifying it further, when I will be simplifying it, this will become V equals to 36 into 2 will be 72 minus 4, 8, 16, 32. Okay, so 72 minus 32, simplifying it, answer is coming 40 meter per second. Next part, the distance traveled. The C part says the distance traveled in first 3 seconds, and that is the most important thing. which is over here. Okay. Now, see, first thing, our body is starting from 0. That is O. This is the starting point. I'm considering that my body is moving in this direction. I'm considering that my body is moving in this direction. Okay. At time t equals to 2 seconds, the velocity was 0. So we say that whenever during motion the velocity becomes 0, it means at that time the body is taking a U-turn. The body is taking a U-turn. Whenever it has velocity equals to 0, the body is taking a U-turn and then body is moving backward. How do I know? So you can find distance. The formula was, equation was given. The equation was x equals to 12t minus t cube. X equals to 12t minus t cube. Okay. So the formula is given like this. This is the formula which is telling us displacement. You can put the value of 0.5. You can put the value of 1. You can put the value of 1.5. You can put the value of 2. You will see the distance will be increasing. But when you will put 2.1, 2.2, 2.5, 3, the values will be decreasing. It means, what do I say? It means that the velocity is increasing. When velocity becomes 0, sorry, displacement is increasing. When velocity becomes 0, at that time, the body has took a U-turn, and after that, if you will calculate the displacement, the distance will be coming smaller. Okay? So this is the first thing which you have to consider. Now, whenever they are going to give you that find the distance in first, the word first is there, you have to follow what I'm going to tell you. You will take first of all the displacement where the velocity is 0. First of all, you have to find those times at which your velocity is 0, even if they are not telling you. Okay, and after that you are going to find displacement. Now, what will I do? See, this displacement equation is giving you displacement from the starting point, always from the starting point. So first of all, I am finding displacement at the time when my body was at rest after the starting point. Okay, so I am putting at t equals to 2, x equals to 12, 2 minus 2 cube. X equals to 12 minus 2, 12 into 2 will be 24, minus 2 cube will be 8. Okay, anyone having any problem? After this, when I will simplify it, the result will be coming 16. So what is this distance? Starting from this point till this ending, the distance is coming 16 meters. Okay, that is the first thing I've done. Now I have to go till 3 seconds. So now what will I do? At t equals to 3 seconds. At t equals to 3 seconds, x equals to 12 into 3 minus 3 cube. Right? So x equals to 12, 3 is 36, minus 3 cube will be 27. Right, guys? Now, when I will simplify it, the value of x, the difference is coming 9. What is this distance? What is This distance, that's the most important point. Again, this is the body at t equals to 3 seconds. When I have calculated, okay, x is coming 9 meter. What does it mean? It means that from the starting point to this point, the distance is 9 meter. The displacement is 9 meter. What they have asked for? They have asked for what is the distance being covered by the body. Okay, so my body goes in this direction. This is 16 meter. Now from this point to this point, the result is 16 meter. Of course, from this point to this point, you can see it will be 16 meter. But I am standing over here. I don't know what is this distance, but I know how far I am from my starting point, that is 9 meter. So how will I get this? I will get it by 16 minus 9. The result is 7 meter. So total distance which I have covered, the particle I have covered over here, that is 16 meter while going over here, taking a U-turn and then coming back 7 meter over here. So 16 plus 7, your total distance in first 3 seconds will be 23 meters, and that's your final answer. Same thing, question number 2, part C. Okay, question number 2, part C. They are asking find distance for first 3 seconds. Now I'm giving you an easier way. You don't have to draw anything. You can just directly solve it and you can have your answer. How? Pay attention. In first 3 seconds, I have a turning point at t equals to 2, where my velocity was 0, like we have solved in the previous part. What will you do? Your displacement equation is x equals to 12t minus t cube. Okay, x equals to 12t minus t cube. That was your equation of displacement given to me, right? How will I start? First of all, at t equals to 0, calculate your displacement over here. That will be coming 0. Okay, first step. Always start from t equals to 0, find your displacement, your first step. Second step, go for the first turning point. Over here, I have got only one at t equals to 2. When I will be plotting 2 over here, I am simplifying. The result is coming 16. Okay. After that, after t equals to 2, directly 3 seconds is there. No other turning point. So t equals to 3. Okay. And when I will be solving it, my answer is coming 9. Right? How to get the total distance? Very easy trick I am telling you. For each consecutive pairs, take out the difference. What is the difference between these two? I am not saying subtract this one by this or this one by this. I am just saying take out the difference. What is the difference between these two? Difference is coming 16. Okay. What is the difference between these two? The difference is coming 7. No other value is given, so I've got this thing. You have got the differences. 16 from top two, 7 from these two. Okay, add the difference. 16 plus 7, 23 meter. Final answer. No working is needed, no drawing is needed. This is how you are going to get your final answer.